Hi Ben, hello Jack. Right, I'm just on the way to the town here to harvest some more wheat to make hay bales. I haven't got anything in particular planned for this episode, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I've not recorded for a few days because, well, firstly because it's been so flipping hot I have not felt like it. And secondly, I've been trying to find some better recording software. This software I'm using works okay, but it's a bit limited. Unfortunately, the other software that I've been looking at has had difficulty actually recording the game sounds and my commentary at the same time, which is a bit more limiting. So I'm back with the Kazam Screencaster software. I've been doing a fair amount of exploring around, well, further out onto areas that I haven't been to before. Found a few more horses, and also managed to find a mushroom biome, which is the first one I've ever had. So I now have a couple of mushrooms. What I shall do with them, I'm not entirely sure. Usually make an automatic soup machine or something. Right. Okay, I'll just finish this up and then I'll show you. You can see the large extension to the house there. I'll take you over and give you a look at that. Okay, that's all my wheat harvested. I'm quite liking the look of this. I've gone with light blue clay for the walls, but with light green clay border at the bottom of each story. It's all wooden framed, again, same as this initial house. And I've sort of merged the roofs in. So I've now taken a hole through the wall here, and here's the inside, and apparently I have a spider somewhere. On the roof possibly, or just upstairs. No? I think it's probably on the roof. I haven't lit the roof up on this, which is probably a mistake. Most of it is made of stairs and slabs in the sort of lower position, bottom half slabs if you like. Nope, fell in the pond. But there's a few places where they can spawn. I've got the torches on the corners, same as before, but they're obviously not enough to light up the whole of the roof. And why I'd get spiders up there in the middle of the day, I don't know. Anyway, let's go and make my hay bales. And then put them down in the barn. It's taking an awful lot of wheat to do this floor here. You think each hay bale takes 9 wheat. Oh. Hello, what are you doing in there? Yes, and then each of these is 16 hay bales. That's an awful lot of wheat. I'd better get rid of this Enderman before he attacks me. Fortunately I have a flaming sword, so they inevitably disappear as soon as I clobber them, which is only to the good. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do the rest of the floor with in here. I don't really want to keep it as grass. Because now I've found the mushroom biome, I suppose I could put mycelium down and see what that looks like. And have a silk touch pick with me, as I always do, so I managed to pick some of that up. Don't fall in the hole. I suppose they can't fall in the hole. Too big. So it's going to take another at least 2 more harvests of all that wheat in order to finish the hay bale floors in the barn. Right. Here's the 2 extra maps that I've been doing. That's, I don't know if you can see that, the little marker on there is where this map is, just off the corner here, so onto the corner of that. Actually it's right on the boundary between that one and that one. There is the area that I found the horses originally. Found some more horses on this island over here, and that over there is the mushroom biome. Right, I think before I can do any more building, I'm going to need to harvest some more clay. I've used quite a lot of clay blocks on that. What I'm planning to do is gradually extend this further by putting more buildings on the sides. Start breaking up the symmetry of it a bit so it's not not symmetrical. It's going to be dark shortly, but that won't matter because I shall be going out to sea. I shall be using a night vision potion or 2. Now, where did I actually have any in here? No, I didn't. I shall have to make some. I don't have the automated brewing here. So, water bottles first. Oh. It's a long time since I've used the brewing stands in here. I can't really remember where I put everything. That's obviously my golden carrots. I want to do an extended potion, so some redstone. Not going to bother making it a splash potion. Although it could be dark by the time I get out of here. You can, oh, there go the lights. Yes, you can hear the villager in the shop next door wandering in and out and humming to himself. That's that nearly done. Right. I have an Aqua Affinity and Respiration helmet, which now, I think it's the Respiration enchantment, allows you to see underwater a lot better since the new version. There we go. 8-minute night vision potions. And the night vision potions help as well, so why did I bring that spare wheat with me? Stick it up at the house and maybe sleep. I said it doesn't matter if you're going out at night, but I don't want to be met by creepers wherever I go. Or skeletons for that matter. Go away. Right, weakener, no. Well, it's probably somewhere for bones. No. Oh, I've been turning it into bone meal. For dyes. So I've been harvesting cactus to make green dye, and I brought a load of lapis from my other base to make the blue dye. That's what I've got left over, and that's all the hardened clay I've got left. So I do have some clay down at the builders merchants. Right. Bottom of the sea is the very best place to find clay. So let's go and find some. I've been thinking that when we get the next version out, which they're saying is going to have biome changes, I might start another new world. And the ideas that I'm having is that rather than having several bases scattered around the place, or scattered around the world, and having to keep travelling backwards and forwards, I might try to do everything I want in one place. So the idea of that is that I'm having to keep going and hanging around, for example, the mob farm that I built. If I want to actually get any supplies from it, any of the drops, I have to hang around in the area. Similarly, if I want the wheat to grow back at those farms, I have to hang around here. So what I'd like to do is do everything within say 128 block diameter area, so that wherever I am within my base, everything will be in loaded chunks. Right, let's have a look-see. Right, you see, with the night vision potion you can see through the surface of the water, and you can see the clay deposits quite easily. So there's quite a few over here. Let's pop over there, and then pop out. Oops. Oh, of course. The boat floats away. Come back. And then I have to dive for it. And you can see once you're underwater, it's so clear with the night vision potion and the respiration enchantment. Except for, of course, for all the potion swirls. It's now a water bucket. Right, get your shovel out. You can see these glowstone on fence posts were what I was using before they changed the respiration enchantment, because I needed the light from the glowstone to try and find the clay deposits, and it was not very helpful at all. I mean, it was okay with the night vision potion was helping, but you can see that I obviously came through this area and put the glowstone down to light it up, and then I've missed all these clay deposits. They are still helpful for catching your breath. So even with the respiration helmet, I do need to occasionally refill my air bar. Doing all this collection underwater is actually quite restful because there's no mobs at all underwater at the moment, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Oh, and there's the phone. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, where was I? Yes, annoying sales call. Yeah, other thing you can do, I don't know if you've seen this trick before, if you need to catch your breath underwater, if you get up next to a block at head level here, and put a torch on it, the torch gets washed away by the water, but it forms an air pocket just long enough for you to catch your breath. Right. Now then, yes, making the most of it being peaceful underwater, because the other thing I think they've mentioned is that they're going to make changes, or they're going to introduce underwater cave. They're going to introduce possibly introduce mobs in the ocean, so we could have sharks or something. Anyway. Right. Well, this is probably going to be quite boring for you watching me do this, so I shall gather a good supply of clay and I'll see you back at the surface. Right, well, my last night vision potion has run out, and seeing as I think it's now night time on the surface, I can't see all that well anymore. There's obviously zombies in a cave just below me here. I'm not going to bother to investigate that. My inventory is pretty much full. So I'm going back to the surface. Oh no, it's not night time. Shows how much difference the night vision potion makes. There we go. It's very disorientating wandering about on the sea floor, so I'm not quite sure where I am. Fortunately I brought my map with me. Okay, so I need to go that way. Right. And you picked up 3 glowstone whilst I was down there. I've recovered most of the... oh no, there's another one over there, look. I've recovered most of them that I put down on the seafloor. Before I realised how much clay there was on the seabed, I used to go around hunting for clay in rivers and swamps, which is all very well, but it meant an awful lot more travelling around. In my previous world, before I started this one, it got to the point where I couldn't find any more clay. I'd stripped it all out of the rivers and swamps. It never even occurred to me to try and find an ocean. Ooh, coming in too fast. Break your boat. Oh well. There we go. Right. It's actually getting dark again. Sun's going down again, so we may have to contend with a few zombies on the way back. Right, that should be enough clay to build a next room onto there. I want to keep the part that I've just built, the main hall, fairly uncluttered, and have things like enchanting rooms and storage rooms either off to the side or underground. I'll also have to set up Oh, will you look at that? All these have got hardened clay already in them. I'd forgotten I'd done that. So that was all a bit pointless going down onto the seafloor. Oh well, that'll save me waiting for this to cook before I can do any more. Right, but I'm not intending to do any more building just now. So I'll just set these all going, which will probably mean going and getting some more coal. Unless there's coal in here. Oh, there is a bit actually, yes. I'd forgotten I'd got that there. A lot. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a whole bunch of my neighbours' children outside deciding it's time to scream at the top of their lungs. Which is a bit annoying, but I'm not going to go out and complain. Hello, creeper. You're planning on molesting me on the way home. Oh, come on. Right. And another skeleton in the garden. Gonna have to light this up better, apparently. Probably got spiders on the roof as well. Right, I'm going to sleep the night away. And then I think we'll take a journey. Right, no space in there. Right. Take that out. No, didn't. The glowstone in there instead. Let's find another chest that might. Oh, I've got one cooked chicken in there. The chests in this house are currently extremely disorganised. Right. There's my mycelium. Not quite sure what that would look like. So I've got 8.5 stacks of hardened clay, which I can dye for the next building. Oh, and there's already some glowstone in there, so let's be a bit more organised than that. There we go. Right. Hokey cokey. Let's just chuck that in there, and those in there, and turn the bones into bone meal. Go in there. That's my inventory moderately cleared. Right, I'm going to get Manuka, and we're going to go for a bit of a journey. When I found the horses, I spent ages clearing a path back here from the area I found them, just in case, or the idea rather, that I would that's not what I meant to do, that I'd lead them back. But I spent so many made so many trips back and forth that I ended up with most of the horses here. So the path is marked out with either gravel, like this, birch pillars, where it's not clear which way it's going, or tiki torches in areas where snow would cover it up on the ground, or just by being a bit more open. I might come back through here if I decide that I want to build something at the other end, which I am thinking about, and that I want to keep this surface path open. And I might come back through and oops, make the path a bit more clear to see. Oh, I did not intend to do that. I meant to do that. Right. Yes, so I put torches through here, and I made little bridges across the water. And cut down trees to make a path through the woods. Oh, go up that way. And I think this is much more fun than just making a shortcut through the nether. You get to admire the scenery a bit more. While we're stopped. Getting a bit of lag there. Oh, this could be better marked. Right. The jungle was the most difficult bit to make a path through. For the most part, I've sort of kept to riverbanks through the jungle. Well, I'll cut this bit straight through. Oh, scattering cats! Right. What I'd really like to find is some more dungeons or abandoned mine shafts or desert temples in some area that I haven't already cleared out, or at least in areas that have been generated since the update, so that I can find some more name tags and horse armor. Well, I don't really need the horse armor anymore, I've got so many of those. Right, here we are. Let's take that off of you. It doesn't take all that long to travel now between these two areas, and they are sort of 1500 blocks apart. Yes, these dark brown horses are the new ones I found, and of course we've got the mushrooms in here as well now, which you can't saddle, of course. Oh, hello. Was there something you wanted? Don't have any. Well, I've got some golden apples. We could breed you. I've got enough horses at the moment, and as you saw, Manuka is quite fast. He doesn't jump very high. He's got quite good health. Right, I'm just going to stick this in here. Where's the armour gone? There we go. And then I might go and do a bit... I've left the maps at home. I won't go and do some more exploring. What shall we do? I think we might... No, we haven't got that here either. I was going to use a cheaty X-ray machine to try and find some interesting caves underground. However, there's an entrance here, which I've got bricked up. So I think what I'm going to do next is go down here and do a bit of caving. There's a ravine under here. Hello, skeleton. But I'll do that off camera, and I'll come back to you if and when I find anything of interest. Right, there we are. I've gone through the whole ravine, lighting up all the ledges so that I don't get jumped on. I haven't actually gone over there, but I'm not going to do that now. Caves off of this led right down to lava level, and there's another ravine crossing it which I haven't explored yet. it was a fairly fruitful trip. Got quite a bit of iron, bit of redstone, bit of lapis, bit of gold, lots of coal, which I'm using a lot of for smelting up the hardened clay blocks. But nothing terribly exciting. A couple of mob encounters, which I may or may not include in the video. Anyway, that's it for today. I will do another video sometime shortly. All the best. Bye bye.